What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ride or Die Canines. This is on. Somebody give me a thumbs up or a comment. Let me know you're hearing me. Somebody just give me a thumbs up or a comment. Let me know you're hearing me. Let me know this is working. Nice setup. Thanks, Curtis. All right, so I guess that means we're live. We're good. So I know I haven't been making very many videos. We've been moving. I just trying to do a. What's up, Joe? Good morning. I'm into work. Thanks, Strong. Yeah, we just made it into the new place. We've been here a few days, but most of them I've been working, so we haven't had a lot of time to unpack. We're just getting the garage basically set up until we can, get settled in and get it how we want it. Just wanted to give everybody a little clip, see how the dogs are doing, see how they're living. Floor's wet right now. We just mopped everything. We got blankets and stuff in there, but they're in the washing machine right now. Washing those every other day so they have something nice and soft to lay on. But these dogs are absolutely loving it here. We're going to start rotating. Are you guys in the garage right now? Yeah, we're in the garage right now. So this half of the garage is going to be for the kennels. And then we might put a car on the other side, or we might expand it. We're going to be, I'll show you where we're going to be going in the springtime. It's getting ready to snow here and all that, so we're not going to do too much work. We're not going to do too much work in here until springtime. But that barn right there is going to be looking good, Joe. Thanks, Toby. We're going to be putting cement, plumbing, heating, electrical, all that in there in the springtime. So that's going to be the permanent kennel facility. But until then, this will work for now. Yeah, as you can see, the dogs are a lot happier here. They got all kinds of land. As you can see, there's not much around me now. Plenty of room for them to stretch their legs out and just have fun. Exactly where I wanted to be. See Odin? He's enjoying himself. Got Mavis and her dad here. They just went rolling in some mud, so well, she doesn't look too dirty on the camera, I guess. You got Dallas and Royce chilling together. And we're not placing them in the kennels for any specific reason in this order. We're going to rotate them every time we take them out. We're getting ready to, King Carlos looking good, thank you. We're getting ready to do a bunch of training with Odin. We're going to do some more training with Mavis. Just hitting hard on the basic obedience. Mavis started to lose a little bit when she went to hang out at my sister's place. And then just keeping up with Odin's. And then we're going to do just some endurance work with Prince. Endurance work with Dallas. Two highest drive dogs here other than Mavis, but we just really need to be focusing on obedience with her right now. So that's what we're going to do today. And then Royce, just learning some new fancy tricks. Just keeping them mentally stimulated. And then we're going to let them all play. I can't wait. It looks amazing. Thanks, Toby. Then we're going to let them all play. We got this big, giant purple ball. It's like a kickball. I kick it in these dogs just forever. I've made a few videos of Prince chasing after this thing. And it's just a giant game. And they all just sprint all out around these 2 acres surrounding the house. And in no time, they're just... Thanks, Strong. I appreciate it. Looking forward to you coming down next month. We're excited to have you here. Oh, Dallas is not happy about being in this kennel right now. She's ready to get her work on. But, so this is what's going on. Baby will be showing up next month. Prince's sister. What's up? PBP's Finest Bullies. Queen of Hearts, thanks you. Thank you very much It's not finished yet, but it's a work in progress, but it's definitely an improvement. Like I said, the floors look wet right now just because we mopped them out shortly before I started this live here. But baby's going to be here in just a few weeks, about a month, and thank you. And she'll be bred to Royce for the repeat. We're going to be keeping our female off that. And I don't believe we have any more spots available in that litter, but if you guys are interested, contact me, 440-231-2334. You never know. Odin, quit your crying. Yeah, it's definitely time to work. They haven't done anything but eaten breakfast yet and went to the bathroom. So they're all wired up. You see Royce is trying to get Dallas going right now. He's hilarious. Have a great weekend. You too, man. I'll talk to you soon. See Royce trying to get the old lady fired up. She's fixed, man. She's fixed. She can't even, I don't know what you're trying to mount up on her for. Joe, no, I don't have any pups on the ground right now, but what I was just saying before, we do have, if you look back in the older videos, the baby and Royce breeding. Baby's going to be back here in just a few weeks. We're going to be repeating that breeding, and we may have something available off that. I'm not taking any more deposits on it at the moment, but when the litter gets here, if there are more than I'm expecting, then we will still have some available. Just give me a call, 440-231-2334. So the breeding's going down next month. Pups are expected to arrive probably early to mid-January. They'll be ready to go home at 8 weeks, early to mid-March. The price is $3,000. There's a $500 deposit that is non-refundable. The rest of the money is not due until just prior to shipping or just prior to pickup, depending on what you want. The shipping's covered, ear crop is covered, all the shots, of course, the papers. We do early neurological stimulation with them, heavily socializing them starting at 6 weeks old after they get their first set of shots. They're dewormed every 2 weeks, whether they have worms or not, just as a preventative maintenance. Odin looks huge, Joe. I need a close-up. All right, hang on, Dobie. I'll get you a close-up. Say what's up. Say what's up, Odin. Yeah, I know. You're frustrated. You want to get out here and do some training. Look at that face. Look at that face. Just like your daddy. Yeah, he is definitely dying to go out and play right now. This dog focuses so well with the training. He's just like, he lives for it. Once I put him on that leash and we start getting her walk on and start doing the heel and all that, he's just eyes on me, tails wagging, looking good. Thank you. Tails wagging, does whatever I want, and as soon as I release him from that command, you'd have thought it was his birthday. We have a break. We use our word is break to release, so if you have them in a sit or a stay or a down, whatever, and they're holding it, just sitting there waiting. As soon as I break him and let him do his, man, he sprints up to me with the happiest little dance going on, just kissing all over me. He loves training. You got this dude trying to act like he's all serious and stuff. We all see through it, Prince. Prince with his daughter here, who was like the tip of the spear on training, and then she went to college and she thinks she doesn't have to listen to everybody. She got that rebellious, contagious college attitude that they get. She brought it home with her, so we're breaking it. We got the old retired lady on the yard, sitting here with Royce, who's for some reason trying to mount up on her like she's in heat or something. What's up, Royce? What's up? What's up, guys? Royce has been making some beautiful puppies lately. You guys aren't on that Hurricane Bloodline American Bully Facebook page. You guys need to do that. I've been posting some pictures of my boy Royce. Yep, pictures of his productions lately. How many times do you feed them? The way we do it And I'm not saying every dog's like this. We feed them 2 cups in the morning, 2 cups at night, but we make sure they get worked every. So if for some reason we're busy and the dogs don't get much exercise and they're just going out to pee, poop, and just play a little, we won't feed them the second time that day. But as long as we're training and working them and stuff like that, we feed them 2 times a day. Odin gets a cup and a half in the morning, he gets a cup at lunch, and he gets a cup and a half at night. So starting to look like maybe we should cut back on the whole lunch idea, but right now that's what we've been doing with them. And we usually do that with all our dogs till they hit about 10 months or so. But I think he needs Weight Watchers, so we might start cutting out on the lunch. Yeah, guys, I was just making this video to let everyone know we're still alive. We're still here. We didn't forget about you. And this is what's been going on. We just had the place we were moving from was like over an hour away. And it took multiple trips. So, I mean, we had a couple days just invested in that. Between my 24-hour on, 48 off work schedule. It's just been very time consuming. Look at Royce. She's not in heat. There's no females in heat in here. He's gonna try anyway. She's not gonna allow it. She's gonna give him one. As soon as he tries. Good looking setup. Thanks, Adrian. Can't wait to have that female off of, what was it? Pumpkin and Drake. Adrian's got a real nice female off Pumpkin and Drake. She just came into her second heat. Next time she comes in, she'll be going to the main man right there, Prince. Those are gonna be awesome. Some real nice, big classic dogs. Those of you who love what Prince produces, we're gonna have some real nice stuff coming off that. So probably next spring, summertime. So for those of you guys, we'll get some pictures and videos of that dog to throw up here at some point soon too. But for those of you who don't enjoy the pocket dog as much as you do the bigger classic dogs, that'll be the breeding for you. She is a monster. Yep. I'm looking forward to that a lot. I love seeing pictures. She's real nice. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a white dog with blue patches. And about pretty much Prince's size. She's a female. She hasn't popped all the way yet, but I know when she's going to be done, she's going to be something crazy. Look at that little dude. I have never seen Royce more athletic than I do now. I let him out and he just runs as fast as he possibly can around and around and around and around this house. The only time he stops is to try and get one of the dogs fired up. He'll go chest bump them or something to try and get a chase going on. Love it. Happy dogs, clean, intelligent, athletic, love to work, love to train. How do you take care of their skin? We really don't have any skin issues. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about new stock and rubbing it on their skin for when they have allergies. We do feed a grain-free diet. And I've heard of a lot of people that are having skin issues switching to a grain-free food. We use Sports Mix. You can get it at Tractor Supply. We used to feed Purina. We did actually start to have some skin issues out of nowhere. We've been feeding it the entire time we've had dogs, Purina, Puppy Chow, and all that. And about 2 months ago, all of our dogs started to have like an allergic reaction to the food. We didn't know what the allergic reaction was coming from, but as soon as we changed the food up, quickly realized that's all it was. So I don't know if they changed their recipe for how they're making it or what, but it came on, we switched foods, it's gone. Royce had it real bad. But no, as a rule, genetic, like we don't have any skin issues. We've had customers that have had some skin issues with their dogs, and as soon as they've tried that new stock, switched up the diet, it seemed to resolve. What's up, Prince? What's up, Prince? So I just wanted to hit on something real quick. I had an individual contact me the other day asking me what are my thoughts on exotics, and some people are going to like it, some people aren't, but I don't think they should be around. I think probably 90% of the breeders that are breeding exotics need to be charged with animal cruelty. I know Terrell from D-Line is actually working on getting that to happen. So shout out to Terrell. Really appreciate him, putting in the work to make sure people can't just create unhealthy animals for the sole purpose of making a profit. And his next question was, well, do you think it can be done right? And it depends. Yes, it can. I believe that it can be done right, but it's going to take a lifetime, I think, to do something like that. The reason I say that is statistically, and not every dog, statistically, all the originating breeds, which there is no standard when it comes to you need to cross, like the American Bully, for example, they say Pit Bull and Amstaff. That's the origins behind these dogs. There's no specific breed standard, of origin for where these dogs are coming from when you say exotics. But a lot of the popular dogs that they're breeding into these exotics are not healthy dogs themselves. Like breed-wise, statistically, most of these dogs, the bulldogs, the Frenchies, those dogs aren't naturally healthy dogs anyway. So in my opinion, I think you would have to start with health testing 3 to 5 generations. How many times a year you take out? It depends. After they've had their last set of puppy shots and they become adults, if they're not hurt, sick, or injured, I don't take them to the vets. I don't see a need to. We've been to the vet a few times last year after Mavis ate a mattress and got that stuck in her, and Prince snapped his leg in half. But other than stuff like that, we don't go, other than the required rabies, C-sections if that needs to come up, and unless a real problem comes up, we don't go. But what I was saying was, you would probably need 3 to 5 generations of health-tested, healthy English bulldogs, which I don't see that happening. French bulldogs, I don't see that happening. Those popular dogs that come into making the exotic, and 3 to 4 generations of an American Bully, if that's what they're going to be using. And take all of those different breeds, and then you're going to have to do the same thing once you start crossing these dogs, making sure you get 3 to 5 generations of those dogs getting health tested and all that, because these things are walking around with hip dysplasia to the point where hips are popping out of the sockets while they walk. I was at a Bully barbecue, and it was a great event. There was a great purpose behind it. It was like a meet and greet. They had a fun show, a bunch of free food, just a bunch of guys, girls with their dogs getting together. But I seen a lot of very, very sad dogs. It was probably 60 degrees outside. It was a cooler day. It's getting into fall here in Ohio. And dogs were hyperventilating. The same way Prince would look if I took him on a 10-mile run in 85, 90-degree weather is how these dogs look sitting in a cage, 60-degree day. And they had, I almost couldn't fit 2 fingers across the muzzle, and they had probably 5 rolls in that muzzle. It was sad. And it looked, it's animal abuse to continuously breed something like that, knowingly breed something like that. I understand. Unhealthy dogs will pop up in the healthiest gene pools. And none of it was intentional. But these people are intentionally breeding messed up dogs so that they can get money out of it. And if you even remotely bring up the fact that they're breathing heavy, or the rear's high, or the feet are just, elbows are popping out, or the hips are popping out, they take such offense to it. I don't know. I think those exotic breeders need to open their eyes and stop doing what they're doing. Make sure all the dogs that are alive right now get spayed, neutered, and into loving homes to where they can live out their short lifespans in a loving environment with somebody who can take care of them and has the time and energy into fulfilling those needs. But how can you create a dog that you are knowingly putting into someone's house that is guaranteed to have health issues? You're going to need surgery on the respiratory system just so they can breathe normally. You're going to have to make sure you don't keep them outside for more than an hour without cooling pads on them because they're going to die of a heat stroke. You can't walk them down the street because the dogs are just going to be in so much pain. I don't know how you can look at yourself in the mirror doing something like that. But the guy asked a good question, and that was my opinion on it. Figured I'd make a video of it because I've had the question come up a few times. So next time I'll just give a link to this. What would you say if someone purchased a Hurricane bloodline puppy to add to their bloodline, even though they don't have Hurricane dogs? I would say it depends on what their intentions are. If you're buying a Hurricane dog because you have something in your program that you consider a flaw or a weakness, and you're bringing Hurricane into it to clean up a mistake, I'm going to tell you to have a nice day. These are clean dogs. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them in my opinion. I don't think they need to be bred to anything lacking something, because all that's doing is throwing that weak gene back into the gene pool that has none of that in it currently. So I see no purpose behind it. So if they're breeding complete dogs in the first place, and you just want another complete dog to add in as an outcross, something like that, then sure, we could probably talk and work something out. But if you're having dogs that are just coming out with heart issues, if you're just coming out with easty-westy, high rears, roach backs, bad tails, something like that, and you're getting a Hurricane dog because it's clean and you want to add that to your gene pool, I would tell you no, this isn't the kennel that's going to help you out with that. I'd say get those dogs that you're worried about fixed, and either let them live out their lives with you currently, if you can give them that time and energy, or get them in a home that will love them and start over or stop breeding. There's no reason to keep adding weak genes, but if the reasons are if they're doing it for the right reasons and they already have a nice solid program, they're just trying to keep it moving, then I'm all about that. I mean, as American Bully breeders, we are a family. We should be sticking together. Every Hurricane bloodline owner, breeder, we consider ourselves family with each other. And family helps each other out. So if you're doing it right, you got the same vision, then I have no problem helping you out. Because that means we're on the same team. So, but all right, guys, I'm going to cut it off here. We're going to go work these dogs, get the training in. I'm going to spend a couple hours doing that. As always, remember to like, favorite, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more updates, and we're going to have some real nice videos coming at you. Peace out, Jason Green. Have a good one, guys.